Hello everyone and welcome to another match in the Intel Extreme Masters Season 2 Finals. We're still on play day number 3 in Group A, and this time we're going to take a look at a Night Elf versus Orc matchup with the Night Elf here in red at the top of the arena stand being HoT, who's starting with an altar, a moonwall, and as it appears an Ancient of War somewhere around here, so close to the Goblin Laboratory. He's gonna start with some Ancient of War creeping, most likely to get his DH straight to level 2. And his opponent from South Korea in blue here at the bottom of the arena stand is Lin, who of course is also starting with an altar, with the burrow and the barracks. Lin thus far has been doing very well, has been able to beat both the undead players in Group A quite easily. These undead players being Hasuops and Protoss, and therefore he's currently at the top of this group. Blade Master is his hero choice. HoT, on the other hand, has only played one best of 3 thus far. He's, by the way, getting the Demon Hunter as was to be expected. And in that best of 3, he played against the other Orc in this group, which is Grubby, and he lost against him with 1-2. So let's see if he's going to be able to fare any better against the other Orc in this group. Second Moonlight coming. The placement of those clearly shows that HoT wants to keep his Wisps safe from Blade Master harassment. I mean, these two are safe, these two are safe. This is another safe tree. This is another safe tree. So I guess there's not all too much Blade Master harassment to be expected. In the Orc main, we see another burrow, as well as the Voodoo Lodge, both before the tech is starting. So Lin's tech should be slightly behind the tech of HoT, but he's going to have the capability to continue producing grunts in just a second, and he's going to be able to get heal salves. So IBM starts doing a bit of creeping here. Gauntlets of Overstrength for him. Demon Hunter has killed the Renegade Wizard already, which dropped a circlet, and this one drops a manual of health. So yeah, both of them start with some creeping, which is usually the expected route to go for both. I mean, for the Night Elf, oh, by the way, crit first, so Lin clearly was planning to creep up to level 2 before doing anything else. Usually the preferred start on Tarina stand in this matchup. I mean, the Night Elf has no reason not to get the basically free level 2 in the beginning, and the Blade Master usually shouldn't be able to do anything about the Demon Hunter creeping that quick level 2, even if he starts harassing immediately. So I guess usually the Orcs will rather creep up to level 2 on their own. So yeah, some scouting, Demon Hunter continues creeping, the Ancient of War rooting again here, so we're seeing a couple more archers. He's gonna have 3 out in just a second. We'll see if he's gonna continue building more of those. Third moon will also coming. Looks like the scout PN will be picked off here. Shouldn't make all too big a difference though. Well, okay, Lin is gonna have some lack of scouting here, and keep in mind that in the first best of 3 that HoT played here in those finals, he didn't play Druids of the Talon a single time. I think he played Bears twice and Mass Dryads once. Is he gonna go for the kill here? No. Boots of Speed on the Blade Master have been bought. Demon Hunter did buy those as well, and now as he's creeping this camp anyways, that was what I was trying to get at. He's gonna be level 3, but he would have been level 3 anyways, even if he hadn't killed the Scout PN. But alright, Blade Master is heading across the map. The Grunts here heading across the map as well. Third burrow is coming. Demon Hunter is heading. Yeah, he's even abandoning the creep camp. He's heading across the map as quickly as he can, and perhaps the third burrow could run into a bit of trouble. There are boots on the Demon Hunter, no staff though. Blade Master is doing some more creeping. The Grunts, looks like they are gathering here for some more creeping. No, actually they're not. They're heading towards the Night Elf's main. And it looks like HoT, does he now? No, it looks like HoT is not even going to go for the main here at all. I think perhaps a missed opportunity. It's difficult to judge. He's trying to find the Orc, and well, he's going to find him in just a second here as the Grunts are closing in on this Ancient of War. The Blade Master is grabbing some more XP. Now tier 2 is finished. By the way, no Hunter's Hall this time, so we're gonna see Ancients of Wind by the looks of it. And as both players are reaching tier 2 right now, Lyn is doing a pretty fine job as far as I can tell, shifting the attention to the Night Elf side of the map, so it should be very difficult for HoT to really threaten the tier 2 buildings, which are not yet being built by Lyn. Okay, now he's doing it, a Beast Tree and the Lodge coming as well. Yeah, it might be difficult for HoT to actually threaten those tier 2 buildings, so it's gonna be the Night Elf who's gonna have to be defending his upcoming tier 2 buildings. There's 2 Ancients of Wind here. The Beastmaster is actually trying to do some harassment. It looks like he's gonna be getting there. Second Cool Beast should be casted any second now, and I think then he should... is he gonna be able to cancel it? Looks like he's not even gonna try as the grunts are coming in from the top. In the meantime, the Blade Master is forcing one cancel here. One of the Ancients of Wind is going to delay the talent production by his opponent by quite a bit. TC is, by the way, the second hero choice on the side of the Orc, who's trying to go for the surround on this Beastmaster, but HoT, showing some proper micro, is getting that one out alive and safe. And it looks like now HoT is feeling confident enough to leave his base alone and join the Beastmaster with his Demon Hunter and 3 archers. The second Ancient of Wind is already being rebuilt. The first one is about to finish, but the Blade Master is kind of gonna come in again. I think he's gonna be able to cancel this. Let's see how much damage the Night Elf is gonna be able to do in return. To the 3 archers are arriving now. I think this boar is definitely doomed, and that means... is he gonna be able to build something out of here? No, he isn't. Lyn now supply blocked, and he's not gonna have a Spirit Walker for a very, very long time. Blade Master in the meantime, yeah, is definitely gonna be able to force the cancel here, but now he's gonna have to run home, because else this Demon Hunter and Beastmaster are not going anywhere. Not even an upgrade coming just yet in the Spirit Lodge, because Lyn is very, very low on lumber. Lightning Shield used by the Demon Hunter on the Beastmaster, which was about to get surrounded, but now it is the TC who's actually gonna start running here and make sure that he's not dying. Is the Beastmaster now finally going to get killed? There's no staff on the side of the Night Elf, but it looks like the Beastmaster might be the first hero to die here. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. So both of them losing their level 1 hero, but the Beastmaster has definitely done his job for the time being, and the TC is gonna have a very, very difficult time leveling up anytime soon. I'm using another Windwalk, but there's no way in hell that the Demon Hunter is in any serious trouble. Grunts are all still alive. The burrow, 40 supply burrow, has finally finished. A depth upgrade is right now coming on the side of Lyn for his Spirit Walkers. The Ancient of Wind, though, has also been rebuilt just now, and at least HoT has been delayed by quite a bit as well with this double cancel of the second Ancient of Wind. So maybe this is gonna give Lyn a little bit of time here, because there is certainly a timing coming by HoT, and we'll see how well Lyn is gonna be able to prepare in time for that, or not perhaps. Blade Master is coming for some harassment, but he's completely out of mana, so I don't really see him doing all too much. Tome of Knowledge for the Beastmaster, who's reached level 2 right now. And yeah, with the Blade Master being out of mana, there isn't really all too much that HoT needs to be afraid of here. Fluid of Accuracy is also nice, and the talents, they only get a tiny bit of bonus attack damage, but the Quill Beast especially benefiting greatly from it. And it looks like Lyn wants to make use of the fact that there is no master upgrade ready just yet, that these talents are very weak for the time being, but is he going to be able to really benefit all too much from that? The Raider is being microed out here, barely alive. The first of the archers is fallen, but more talents are coming in from the left hand side already, and this doesn't even look like Lyn can win this fight, despite the fact that there isn't even master upgrade ready just yet. So yeah, that did not seem like an effort worth taking from the Orc's perspective, because keep in mind that one of the biggest creep camps on the map, this one, has just gone to HoT, whereas Lyn spent his time heading across the map, not getting anything in return, and therefore he really needed a fight that was worthwhile, and that fight certainly wasn't. And now he's got an underlevel TC against a Night Elf who is already looking pretty intimidating. Had this second Age of Wind not been cancelled, I think there would be like 3 more talents maybe, and this would already look like, yeah, a pretty much unwinnable situation for Lyn. But now I think he still has an army that is, well, at least somewhat capable of dealing with the Night Elf, who only has 5 talents here with his army. And yet he's still able to chase Lyn away, since the Blade Master of the Orc is elsewhere on the map, and the Sasquatch has gone to HoT as well, who has now bought a heal scroll. He's got a town portal, he's just found the sentry wards. Okay, and Lyn is just trying to cut off reinforcements, and it looks like HoT realized that, sending his talents back. One has died here. The next one, yeah, isn't gonna take part in the action for the time being, so I guess this is just going to be about dealing as much damage as possible for HoT before town porting out. But just as I say it, he's actually falling back. Is he actually going to take this fight here? It's a tricky situation for both, but Lyn's army is quite intimidating here, and he's already rebuilding the Voodoo Lodge here, apparently anticipating that this one's gonna go down, so it looks like he's not going to engage down here against the Night Elf in this position. Yeah, it's just letting the one Voodoo Lodge go down. Looks like now HoT is just marching forward with those talents. He's gonna get 1 burrow killed. It looks like it's gonna be only the 1 burrow, as the Demon Hunter decides to town portal out, which seems to be the proper decision here, as he didn't have the reinforcements with him, and with the 2 burrows gone and the shop gone, that was definitely a trade worthwhile. And I guess HoT now, with a much larger number of talents, which for some reason are walking across the map all by themselves right now, he is definitely gonna be able to take a better fight. Another sentry ward placed here. The other sentry ward is in the Orc space, and Lyn is trying to get some very quick creeping in. At least the TC has gained some decent experience by now, and he's gonna be level 3 in just a second. But there's gonna be the creep check here, and that's gonna make things not exactly easier for the Orc. The Demon Hunter is coming in, mana burn against the TC. The Blade Master once again is completely out of position, and yeah, Lyn is gonna have to try and run out of here, but he's gonna lose so many units. Disenchant is gonna save the TC for the time being. Doesn't even get a shockwave in before the next Cyclone is coming in. He's using a heal potion here by the looks of it, using a shockwave, but he's still surrounded, and he's definitely gonna fall here. Or is the Blade Master able to pass something? It looks like he is not. And Lyn has just lost pretty much his entire army. HoT lost a few talents, but still very much worth it. His heroes are looking extremely strong. Speed scroll used by Lyn, but the Blade Master is out of mana. He's going to be surrounded here, and that is sealing the deal here already. Lyn, I think, just ended up in a worse position after the skirmishes when both of the players reached tier 2. He was able to cancel the Ancient of Wind of his opponent twice, one of them, but at the same time he has lost a burrow at a very, very critical position. And you know, during the time when there were 4 grunts and a TC out, they were all completely busy trying to hold on against the harassment of HoT. And well, HoT at the end lost the Beastmaster for a TC kill, for a kill on one of the burrows, and for getting all 4 grunts to somewhat low hit points. So it was extremely difficult for Lyn to you know, get the necessary levels on his TC, which are required from an Orc's perspective, while HoT was doing a good job, you know, positioning his Ancient of War at the natural, starting to creep immediately after he fell back, and he just had a very decent position, while Lyn, yeah, perhaps was overestimating the impact of the one Ancient of Wind that he was able to delay a little bit, and he took that fight at HoT's natural expansion, which didn't really, you know, gain anything for him. And HoT just had a very pleasant position to play from afterwards. So HoT is the one leading 1-0 in this best of 3. As far as I remember, he was the one leading against Grubby as well, though. So there's definitely still a chance for Lyn to come back into this best of 3. And the second map And this one is going to be nullwood.